North side. Watch your feet.
So where does that come from? I read it.
You know what? It's the funniest thing because I don't know who actually snuck it onto the GPS, but when you GPS Ann Arbor, it says Water Hill District.
Really?
Whatever the GPS reads as the map. So somebody got it there. Because it's never had a name. Never had a name before. But I mean, you know, the Spring Street actually does have a spring running underneath it to Water Hill. It's culverts, but you can hear it running. So it is actually a water hill.
Water Hill may be difficult to locate on Google Maps, but it's almost impossible to recreate their annual music festival. Each May, this Ann Arbor neighborhood celebrates spring with a huge party. It's eerily similar to a block party, but oh, so much more. If music variety is what you like to experience, this is the place for you. Rock bands to jazz ensembles. Plus, everyone ends up dancing to Latin sounds by the close of the festival. Young grade school artists playing next door to someone's grandparents, or even a Grammy Award winner. Nearly 100 performances spread out over several blocks. It's all about neighbors sharing their love of music.
Put your finger on your chin, on your chin. Put your finger on your chin, on your chin. Just put your finger on your chin, that's where the food slips in. Put your finger on your chin, on your chin. Put your finger on your ear, on your ear. No, I said ear. Put your finger on your ear, on your ear. Put your finger on your ear, won't make it too easy to hear. Put your finger on your ear, on your ear. Jason. Last chance, folks. Put your finger in the air, in the air. Oh yeah, you're getting it. Put your finger in the air, in the air. Put your finger in the air. Leave it about a year. Put your finger in the air, in the air. Put your finger in the air, in the air.
My name is Kevin, and I live on Crestfield Lane. Myself, like other residents, invite my friends over to witness how cool my neighborhood truly is on this day. Water Hill Music Festival is our adult version of show and tell. Conceived by Paul Tinker Hess and friends, the main goal was to create a 4-hour music sharing experience without any commercialization. No sponsors, streets aren't blocked off. Admission, it's free. You won't see any food or beverage tents, just friends and families enjoying the day.
We've been coming here ever since it started because we live in the neighborhood. She was in her mama's belly. Her mama was 8 months pregnant in the first Water Hill Festival. And as you can see, she's still enjoying it today.
And your daughter?
You hear a plethora of beats flowing throughout the streets of Water Hill. Artists playing their sets from their front porches, backyards, even driveways, as fans soak it all in.
We're just trying to decide. There's so many good things to listen to that I was like, do I want to go down that way?
So a lot of times you got two of them playing at the same time that you want to see.
All right, let's do a little Jimi Hendrix. There's too much confusion. I can't get no room. This is
yeah, we still live here. Get a free drink from the fountain. How we get so far away. Crash down, can't hide. Maybe there's a reason for set us up for a curve inside. Just waiting on better days. Make time for better days. Waiting on better days. Make time for better days. Wanderlust and icebox fine. Dirty red tomatoes. Blistering heat so you run inside.
What's truly amazing for me, though, is the fact that these talented performers are my neighbors.
Hill. Fun, very relaxing. It's kind of a soothing event, you know, where, you know, you don't see very much alcohol. You see kids, you see families, bikes, and all different. I think the young hippies and the new hippies, the young hippies and the old hippies meet here.
Chasing some mirage in my holy sun. Don't say every chance is lost. Please don't say anything at all. Send them beyond honesty.
It's amazing to find this many talented artists living in this tiny neighborhood. Some performers are so popular, you can see why they call these events block parties. Similar to other May Day festivals, the organizers planned this event for families as a celebration of spring. Their goal has been a success in many ways. One special friendship may have never blossomed without the inspirational energy this festival has created.
This is only our second Water Hill, but we've done a lot in the last year. Yeah. Developing our talents, and Tammy's really the musician. I try to keep up with her.
Arb is really the musician, and I just try to keep up with her.
Did you know as we play? She plays trumpet. See Tammy on trumpet, Barb on baritone. That's how you can remember it, because the baritone starts with a B like Barb, and the trumpet starts with a T like Tammy.
So we never grabbed the wrong.
You can tell we have a lot of fun.
Yeah, first it seemed like to me something that was kind of imposed on the neighborhood. And I was driving. And then I sat in my backyard and listened to all the music, and I said, well, I could participate in this. This could be really fun.
Yeah.
And then when I walked around and saw the families, I thought there's really beautiful music. The people in this neighborhood are so talented. And it's really cool.
As soon as we decided that we might be able to play the horns together, then, well, actually it wasn't until the following year that we actually got together and started playing. And then we play together twice a week. I just walk down to Tammy's house. We play our little duets down there. And then, that was about a month before the second, which was last year, the second festival. And then we played in May. And then we got this idea about playing the nursing homes. So then we practice our little 2 times a week, and then we've been playing at nursing homes, 3 or 4 times a month. And it just developed, and here we are. We have a lot in common. And
Christmas, we did Christmas and Hanukkah.
We did a lot of Christmas. Yeah. This year we even played alongside some of the Salvation Army bell ringers. Well, it had to be outside, and my valves froze one time.
Yeah, her horn froze up.
I know your clothes are torn and ragged, and your hair is turning gray, but lift your head and smile and
Is this your guys' first year here?
Yeah, it's funny because I lived in Ipsy before, and so I guess I just wasn't. A lot of times the same day we have a big thing for Bike Ipsy, and everybody goes on a big bike ride with kids and neighbors, and so I think that's what I was doing last time this year. And the year before that, I think it was not on my radar. So now I'm actually here, and I had friends that are musicians that are playing. And
oh, that's a great day then.
Yeah.
Anybody remember the Silvertones? Is that loud enough out there? Can you all hear that?
Couldn't find a gig today.
Night just felt like a ton of bricks.
It's phenomenal, actually. It's the first year I did it, it was a total surprise, and it was it was a surreal experience to be on my porch, where I've been many times, and there's an audience out there, and I'm performing for them. But for me, it's just it sort of represents the whole essential thing that musicians do for their communities. You just sort of you're the source of music for your own community. It's great to experience that.
I appreciate it.
With the telephone. Ding, I was all alone. Said, hey, let me rattle your bones. We'll go dance. But so I'm fine with that. And I rebuilt this whole house right here. Yes. Oh, yeah. And I'm proud of that. And we're so lucky to live in this neighborhood, to have all you people come here, and what a tremendous day this is. Now it reminds me of old things in Ann Arbor. We'll go dancing. We'll go dancing. girls, and homie was downtown dancing to the silver tones. Yeah!
Several generations of the Malcolms have lived on Gott Street for many years, which is why I wasn't surprised when David Malcolm told me he already knew he had talented neighbors. Plus, he does understand what this festival is all about.
To go see.
I never knew that the Chenille sisters, one of the Chenille sisters, lived right down the street from me, so I make it a point to go and see them because, as a kid, we always heard them playing in local clubs around Ann Arbor. That was pretty amazing. Of course, Mr. Belgrave. A lot of my neighbors don't know that he is the last living member of Ray Charles' original band. And he quietly lives in the neighborhood, and people don't actually know who he is, and then when I explain it to some of them, they're like, wow, really? So that's amazing, and, people don't understand the people that they have around them. And all you got to do is get out and talk to your neighbors sometimes, and I mean, you have world-renowned musicians living right next to you, and you just don't even know it, so it's amazing.
And we're so happy to have you here with us this afternoon. I never felt that it was going to be like this. But I see now your work was well worth it. This girl got me up at 6 o'clock this morning.
It's earlier every time he tells the story.
Casual.
Yeah.
It's just a nice, comfortable, sort of like welcome to the neighborhood. This is a great place to live time.
Yeah, it's a nice atmosphere. Of course, more and more people are getting involved. It's good. Good thing.
And that's one thing you may have to worry about in the future, that it could be too big.
Yeah, but I'm not going to worry.
No, we don't worry about that.
That's
perfect. We can play on Tammy's porch any day we want. Yeah. We don't have to worry. It's just a special day to play.
I was born upstairs up here about 28 years ago in September. It's nice to get it back to you guys. I love this place with all my heart.
Baby, do you have any love in your heart? Baby, if you don't, you better start.
This festival inspires you to enjoy your neighbors. As you venture around, you see young parents mingling with grandparents, friends who've made it a point to visit their friends on this day. It's a wonderful mixture of different races, ages, and faces. Some neighbors invite the public into their homes to use their restrooms if needed.
In the shadow of a steeple, I seen my people. By the relief office, I seen my people. They stood there starving, and I stood there asking, was this land made for you and me? Nobody living can ever stop me as I go walking life's freedom highway. Nobody living can make me turn back, 'cause this land was made for you and me. Come on. This land is your land, this land
land is my land. From California to New York Island, from redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me.
One more, folks.
This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to New York Island, from redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. This land was made for you and me. This land was made for you and me.
Remember that. Thanks, folks. Enjoy a lot of now. That's about great.
The more you learn who your neighbors are, the more secure you and your family will be. Taking the time to make lasting connections within your community is a goal we should all strive for. This festival is a cool new hip tradition of community bonding, music sharing, and culture. Waterhill is more than your typical neighborhood because of the people. They aren't unique, but they are inspired to know who is next door.
I know, but you might be the future part of this. You're welcome.